Right, Shalawam. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Double honors to my apostles and elders of GMS that rule well, starting with the apostle Tahar. Uh, Peace and citations to the Ahchyms around four corners of the earth that's preaching his truth and sincerity to serve the elect, following the 1/3. All right, and this lesson is going to be about how Israel's been oppressed, for so long, but in the latter end, Esau and the other nations, they're gonna perish, because we've been through a lot, even though it's prophesied, even though that was prophecy for us to go into slavery and everything like that, but it has to be a balance, because it's their turn to go into slavery, because and therein, you know, it's gonna be worse than what we went through, right? So I'm gonna start at First Maccabees. This is First Maccabees chapter 1, chapter 2, verse 6. And when he saw the blasphemies that were committed in Judah and Jerusalem, he said, "Woe is me! Wherefore was I born to see this misery of my people and of the holy city, and to dwell there when it was delivered into the hand of the enemy, enemy, and the sanctuary into the hand of strangers." Right, and that's talking about slavery, right? Till today, we still in the hands of the enemy, especially Esau, because he kills us in the streets. He has the modern day sword, which is the gun. He kills us because he is blessed with the sword, And on top of that, we live under the curses. Even though that's one of the curses, we still live under the rest of the curses, and that's one of the main curses of the one of the base men to rule over us, which is Esau. All right, verse 8. Her temple is become as a man without glory. Her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity. Her infants are slain in the streets. Her young men with the sword of the enemy. What nation have not had a part in her kingdom and gotten her for spoils? Right. Now, what nation have we have not had us in slavery? Syrians, Babylonians, the Persians, the Greeks, Romans, uh, every kingdom, or I should say every queendom has had Israel has had us in captivity. We've been in captivity for years, man. And throughout these latter days, our trouble shall be over very, very soon. All right. Verse 11. All her ornaments are taken away of a free woman. She's become a bond slave. And behold, our sanctuary, even our beauty and our glory, is laid waste. And the Gentiles have profaned it. To what end, therefore, shall we live any longer? All right. Read verse 9 again. All right. This is verse Second Maccabees chapter 2 verse 9. So like First Maccabees chapter 2 verse 9. Her glorious vessels are carried away into the captivity. Her infants are slain in the streets. Her young men with the sword of the enemy. All right. And what's that? The sword is the gun. Pertaining to Esau because he's blessed with the sword, right? Now, speaking of Esau being blessed with the sword, I'm going to go to Genesis, all right? Genesis 27, start 28. It says, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by the sword shalt thou live, and shall serve thy brother. Right. So Esau was blessed with the sword. And he used that today, killing our people in the streets for no reason. He take advantage of his blessing. He has passed the brownies. He's gone too far, and oppressing our people and killing our people every day. And soon that would come to naught. I'm going to continue on. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion that shall break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father were at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob. Right. So and that's today. Esau he's killing off our people because he despises Jacob, the Israelites, of the birthright that was actually was given upon him, but he sold it, and that's his fault, you know. But he regretted it, and now and it says, then will I slay my brother Jacob, and he's doing that today, you know, because like I say, Jacob, you know, is oppressed, and that's one of the curses, and you know, the curses, one of the curses, Esau killing us, and also the other nations, you know, being oppressed under them. Like I said, the Maccabees would be oppressed as a people. And, you know, and then back that up, I want to get Zechariah 2:8. Slot. Because Esau's going to pay. All right. Zechariah 2:8. For thus said the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he seen me unto the nations which spoil you, for he that touches you touches the apple of his eye. Right, so the Lord, you know, was going to get his vengeance. You know, how about Yahawashi when he comes back in those chariots, you know, with the elect and the angels, you know, the elect's going to get busy too, along with Yahawashi, you know. And those calmly chariots, when they see the chariots, man, the hearts are going to explode, man. And, you know, it says it again, for he that touches you touches the apple of his eye. All right, so since Esau and the other nation has, you know, has defiled us, you know, bewildered us, and also not, you know, contaminated us, I should say, we're gonna do the same thing to them, 10 times fold, right? And to end it off, gonna go to Ezekiel 25:14. Lord willing, the camera keeps going. Ezekiel 25 and 24, is it? Oh, Salaki. 25 and 14. I'm sorry, 12. And it says, thus said the Lord power, Yahawashi, because that Edom have dwelt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and hath greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus said the Lord power, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom and will cut off man and beast from it. And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. And they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord power, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. So yeah, man, Edom is gonna get it bad. Esau is gonna get it bad, you know. And that's thus said the Bible, because Edom later in the latter days not gonna be so relaxing like how it is now, because you know this is his kingdom. You know, he can do whatever he wants to us, you know. But when we get our kingdom back and retrieve our glory back, he's gonna get it 100 times worse. All right. So with that being said, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahawashi, call Allah Yahawashi, dumb honors to my elders and apostles of great millstone, starting with Apostle Tahar, and Shalawam to the Ahchyms out there pushing the truth, sincerity, risking lives every day, season in, season out, to seal the elect and following by the 1/3. That being said, Shalawam.